Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and today we're going to take a look at the Blitz. So those of you who've been watching me for a little bit know that a lot of my focus has been on raids, and recently I've been trying a bunch of different team compositions out. There's a lot out there to really prompt me to go into Blitz and really try hard in Blitz, right? I'm having a lot of fun with the recent team that I've been playing with, and I wanted to share that with everybody. And the reason for these videos here, I think I'm going to make a few different Blitz videos with some team compositions that I've been really playing with, because there's a whole lot of stuff out there on the meta. I mean, there's a whole lot of Kingpin, there's a whole lot of Crossbones, there's a whole lot of Hand Sentry, and they're all very good, so I'm not knocking them at all. They're all very good, they all do very well, but I'm looking at some other teams that can really be effective in the Blitz as well. Something that will excite me to play Blitz, excite me to play Arena, because again, most of my focus is on the raid, because that's what I have a lot of fun doing. I only mainly do Blitz and Arena just to get through my dailies, try a little harder on the Blitz when they have a good character in there that I want. So I'm looking for ways to really engage more in Blitz and Arena in the PvP, and for me, that means variety. I like to run different teams, I like to run different strategies, and I really like to have variety, really, is what I guess I'm saying. So, but before we get into that, if you're just finding my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the newest videos regarding Marvel Strike Force and other gaming related news. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at my roster. So I've been gearing everybody up and basing my strategy around Miss Marvel, and mainly because of this right here, her fangirl. I went ahead and put my orange ability materials into her level 5 fangirl ability, and I did a video on this. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll go ahead and link it in the description below, and it'll also pop up right here. But the reason for it is because now I gain an assist 100% of the time, and then obviously with this one here, as soon as the hero drops below 50% health, she gains taunt. Let's take a look at her health really quick right now. So if we look at her health, she's sitting at 50,000, which isn't too bad. If I go back and I take a look at my Captain America, who is my tank for my raid team, level 65, tier 12, he's sitting at 51,000. So she's only 1,000 below Captain America, and she's only a 3-star. He's a 4-star. I really need to get this guy up, but that was just kind of a comparison, right? And if I take a look and put her up against Kingpin, so she's at 14,000, Kingpin is at 11,000. He's at 53, so still, she's only 3,000 beneath Kingpin, but Kingpin's got a ton of hit points. That's just insane. Anyway, so there is my Miss Marvel. I also have Spider-Man here. I just got him to a 5-star. So I use him, and we take a look at Black Panther. I use him as well. He's got some awesome abilities. This Defender of Wakanda is amazing. On dropping below 50% at 50% of the health, gain charged, and on kill. This is the cool part. On kill, fill speed bar by 40%. I'm going to be continuing to work this guy up, because once I get him up to this, oh man, it's going to be 40%. So we're going to gain what? We're going to gain 20% here, so 60%, 80%, 100% speed bar. So if I was really dedicated to this guy, I'd probably go ahead and put my orange ability mats in there. But with what's coming up in the game, I want to hold on to my orange ability mats, because we're going to be able to use them in more than just our basics and our passives. We're going to be able to use them in our ultimates and our specials right here too. So this is where I have my Black Panther, and all of them pretty much except for Miss Marvel, I have gotten them up. I'm working on getting all of them up to level 65, and then getting them to the point in tier 8 where I've gotten all the green and blue materials, but I'm not filling in the purple materials just yet. All of that stuff right now is going into Storm, because Storm I'm having a lot of fun with in the raids. So everything right now that I'm doing is going into Storm. And if you haven't seen my video on Storm, then I'll go ahead and link that up here as well, so you can go ahead and take a look at that. But she's a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan of Storm, so I'm putting a whole lot into her, and I'm going to soon put out a video that goes over Storm and her progression through a raid, because it's just a lot of fun. All right, so we've gone over Miss Marvel, we've gone over Spider-Man and Black Panther. Also, I go ahead and throw in there Deadpool. Deadpool's just a lot of fun. He's a cool character to have and to play around with. And then I have Gamora just for her massive damage. So what I've done as far as the premise of this team is Miss Marvel's the premise because of her assists. Every single attack that I do, I'm going to get a second attack. So I'm always hitting every character twice. With Deadpool, Spider-Man, and Black Panther, they do chain attacks, which is amazing, and that's a lot of what I'm taking a look at right now. I want to do as much damage as I can to as many people as I can, so by the time I get to them, I can go ahead and knock them out. And then as far as Gamora, I just want something where I can take out crossbones, or I can take out those heavy hitters really early in the game, because again, as far as the meta goes, you're seeing a lot of Kingpin, a lot of crossbones, a lot of hand sentry, and I just want to take them out as quickly as possible. And with as much damage as she does, she really fulfills that for me. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into some Blitz here and take a look and see how this team does. Again, as you guys know, my main focus has always been on raid, so I've never really progressed far in the tiers when it comes to Blitz. I've gone to about 6. That's probably about as far as I've gone, but let's go ahead and take a look at her. So I've got my team here. Let's take a look at who we have to fight. We'll go ahead and take on this team. I see a lot of Hulk too, but again, I guess I am at lower levels. So let's go ahead and go into battle here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this at ×3 just to make the battles go a little bit quicker. All right, so we'll go ahead and do this on him. There's that, the team up right away. Go ahead and launch this on Black Panther to do as much damage to as many as we can right now. And boom, there comes Miss Marvel. And then we're gonna do Spider-Man's chain attack here. See how many we can get out of that. Here comes Miss Marvel again. And then Deadpool is going to come in, do his thing. Miss Marvel comes in. I mean, it's just multiple attacks. And then I see this a lot, too, with I'm sorry, I keep saying Daredevil, but Deadpool comes in and does like a third attack. Let's just go ahead and swipe everybody right here. Boom. That's done, right? So now we're going to focus strictly on crossbones right now. Let's go ahead and do this. Boom, do that. Take that out. And the cool thing with Miss Marvel, too, is she gets that deflect up. Let's go ahead and do some damage there. Miss Marvel comes in again. We'll go ahead and stun him, just in case he tries to get that detonate off a little early. I'm not gonna waste my special on him. We're just gonna go ahead and take him out there. All right, now we're gonna go work on Hulk. I'm gonna do that. Boom. And there's the team up again. Let's go ahead and take Deadpool out. And now we're just going to go ahead and work on Wolverine. But you see what I mean? I mean, multiple attacks on every single character just really wipes through the entire enemy team. Alright, and let's go ahead and take her out. Another team up. He's down. And there we go. This is how a lot of the matches go. It's a lot of fun just to see the synergy and the interactivity between the different players on the team. So we're in tier 3 right now. My team right now is at 80k. I am really working on these guys. They're kind of a side project for me. So my main focus right now, as I mentioned, is Storm. And then my secondary focus is on these guys. So let's go ahead and choose another team here. So what? Now, one of the cool things about Black Panther is once he gets down to, what is it, 50% or just under 50% health, his ultimate attacks all enemies rather than does a chain attack. I usually don't get him down that far to launch that kind of attack, so it is kind of cool. So there's no real major threat out here that I see right now other than Crossbones, so I'm just going to focus on Crossbones right now. There's a team up right away. She gets her assist and her fangirl's up. I don't see too much of a threat. I'm not going to worry about the ultimate right now, so I'll go ahead and launch that. And then he's going to launch his taunt here pretty soon. But, you know, we're going to go ahead and take him out real quick. Now, the rest of this team's going to be pretty easy. We'll focus on Gamora next just because of how much damage that she can do. Alright, so he's below the 50% health. Again, I don't really see this too often, which is pretty cool, but let's go ahead and see if we can take out Gamora with a Gamora and Miss Marvel attack here. Boom, 23,000 damage. It just took that. That was it. Alright, let's go after Spider-Man. Let's go ahead and get him taken care of. And then we'll just go ahead and do the ultimate here. And then just work on getting the Hulk down. And then here comes Deadpool again. I mean, that third attack from him, when that happens, it's freaking awesome. Because it just does so much damage to that one character. But not just the one character on the enemy team, it always leads into a second or a third. Alright, let's go ahead and go again. Let's see who we come up with. I've got plenty of charges. I can do this for a little while. What else do we got? Who do we want to play with? Okay, let's go ahead and take this one on. And just with the multiple chain attacks that this team can do, by the time you work your way systematically through the enemy team, you do so much damage and you bring them down. Now I'm really curious how this team works on the higher levels of Blitz. I haven't really gotten there yet, just because my main focus again, you know, has not been here. So let's go ahead and work on Quake. There's the team up. Not too many issues here, so I'm gonna go ahead and not use my ultimate. Quake's down. I want to get as much of a chain as possible, so I'm going to go on this guy right here and see how much I can get. So I got 3. Here she comes in. Same with Deadpool here. And then, again, here Deadpool in after that third attack. Let's get everybody there. Boom, you're done. Now we'll focus on Gamora and get her out of here. We'll just go ahead and use it. Got all 3 of them, which is cool. And they're all pretty close to being dead. So let's take her out here. Probably finish everything up with Gamora right here. Let's go ahead and do this attack. Yep. Gamora. She was the MVP for that for that match. All right, let's go back in. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how many we go before it becomes a real challenge. And you saw where I was as far as my roster goes, so you know that I haven't really fully taken these guys up into gear level 9, gear tier 9. I've just, again, used, they're a secondary project for me. And like I said, I'm just having a lot of fun. It's fun watching these guys work together as a team. We'll go ahead and take this team on. But you really get a true sense of how the team works and how it functions by watching these battles. So, all right, so we've got Drax. Let's go ahead and work on him. There's the team up. I'm gonna go ahead and use the ultimate here. Only chain twice. Spider-Man coming in. Boom. Let's go ahead. Daredevil. I don't know why I keep doing that. But Deadpool. There's those 3 attacks again. So it's every single time I use his ultimate, it's supposed to chain, but it doesn't. He'll go ahead and come in and hit the 1, then Miss Marvel will hit, and then he comes in and chains. That's a very interesting dynamic right there. one. I don't want to use the stun on him just yet. Let's go ahead and use this. Take out... See, look at even with the taunt over here, Miss Marvel will do her assist over here with on Daredevil this time. All right, let's go ahead and work through this. Team up. Okay, we're going to be able to use Black Panther's ultimate here pretty quick. We got a bonus off Gamora as well as the team up, so that was pretty good. Brought Hulk down quite a bit. He's got death proof. I'm going to go ahead and stun him. And yeah, there. We'll go ahead and use Deadpool on Hand Sorceress since she's a minion. Do some sufficient damage there. Let's go ahead and heal up Miss Marvel. And okay, we'll do that. Man, I want to use Black Panther here. Oh, I can't. I already used it earlier. Alright. Boom, there we go with that. Man, these team-ups are just insane. One right after the other. And again, team makes it. Victory again. Alright, where are we left? We got 375 left. Let's keep going. We're at 50. Let's see what we can do. So we're tier 3. We're getting to teams that are really close to my overall team power. So I think we probably got to get a little bit more choosy. Let's go ahead and take this team on. We got Thanos in there. I really want to give you guys a variety of teams to go up against to see how this team does. So let's go ahead. I'm going to keep going until I run out of Blitz energy cores, just so we can give this a proper test. Again, I've had so much fun with this team. I'm hoping by creating these videos, I give you guys an idea of some different compositions to use in Blitz, because it is real fun. Alright, here we go. Alright, so in here we got Quake, so automatically Quake's going to be my first target. I'm going to save his ultimate right now and just go for that, because we're going to take out Quake pretty easy. Now, alright, we'll go ahead and use this right here. And let's go ahead. We're going to get this 3 attack off of Deadpool. Nope, nope, because we took out Spider-Man. We'll go ahead and focus on him with this right now. Alright, Thanos. Let's see how quick we can take Thanos down. I'm going to go ahead and take ultimate here. So that's what? That's 1 attack. Essentially 2 attacks. Let's go ahead and do Gamora. There's 2 attacks. Let's do this right here at 12,000. Right there, not bad. That was 3 attacks. And then, why not this? That should take him out, right? 4 attacks. And Thanos is out. And the rest of this is going to be pretty easy. And she always get that deflect, which is really cool. So many team ups, so many assists. I mean, how can you not have fun with this team? And boom, another one down. And another one bites the dust. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Probably into 100 now, right? Nope, still 50. So cool. Let's see, we're now in tier 4. Let's keep going. Let's see, who do we have for some variety here? I think we've pretty much battled everybody that's in the meta other than Kingpin. Oh, here's the hand with Nobu. Shall we try that? Let's go ahead and give that a shot and see how that does. See how we do with that. I'm looking for the Kingpin Crossbones mix just to give it a really good test up against that meta. Now, with this team here, I'm not suggesting that this is the end-all, be-all team, that this is going to be the team that gets you to the highest levels of Blitz. I'm just suggesting that there's multiple teams that you can play throughout Blitz to create some variety. I know that a lot of the strategies out there, and the same strategy that I use, is you have multiple Blitz teams to help you get through the Blitz ladder. This is just one of my teams that I'm having a lot of fun with. So with this, I'm going to go ahead. I know I'm very familiar with Hand Sentry, so I'm going to go ahead and focus on him right now because he's going to block everybody anyway. But the cool thing is, and you're going to see this coming up, I'm going to hold on to that. Hold on. We're going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and work on him right now. So getting as much damage in as I can on the chains. He's almost dead, and he's going to be down right now. So what I was going to say earlier, and the cool thing about this team and putting that orange ability material into Miss Marvel is you get 2 attacks. So that first one evades, okay, that's fine. You still get that second attack. So you're still doing damage on that enemy character. All right, Thanos. First attack. Let's see how many we got going on now. Second attack. Third attack. Well, it looks like he's going to be using his pretty soon. And fourth attack. He's going to be down here in just a second. Fifth attack. Alright, so it took 5 for him that time. Let's focus on Nobu now. Man, so many team attacks. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so the rest of this really shouldn't be too much of an issue. We'll go ahead and focus Deadpool on Hand Sentry since she's a minion. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so we're into 100, so I got a couple more battles that I can go ahead and do here, but we're getting really close. We're tier 4. We should be able to get into tier 5. Let's see who we have to battle against now. Alright, let's go ahead and go in. Alright, so no real threats here other than Crossbones as far as who I try and focus on first before I focus on Crossbones and he does his taunt. So I'm going to go ahead and just work on him right now. There's the team up. I'm going to save the ultimate here because we're going to get rid of Crossbones pretty quick here. And he's gone. And we'll just whittle everybody else down. I'll get rid of the healer. No. Yeah, I'll get rid of the healer. Only because I think they're a little annoying. And then, see, there's that 3 attack. Man, that's just insane. And that's one of the reasons why I really like having Deadpool in this team. Alright, she brought Crossbones back. So, that's like if you watch Big Brother. So my wife and I, we watch Big Brother. But that's like the battle back for the house guests that made it to jury, right? They come in, they battle their way in, and then within the next 1 or 2 evictions, they're gone. So, alright, so let's go ahead and work on the Hulk here. I'm not going to waste that just yet. Let's go ahead and get Elektra out. Might as well use this, right? Just for fun. It's pretty anticlimactic to use his ultimate that's supposed to attack an entire team, and it just attacks one person. And we'll go ahead and use this. Just wipe him out, right? Is he coming back? No. Alright, let's keep going. We're in tier 4. Oh, okay, so that's where we are. Sorry, so we got 2 more battles to get up to tier 5. We probably have enough to make it, right? No, we don't. We got 100 here. We're good. Let's go through one more battle. Let's see if we can find a kingpin. And we cannot. It's probably in higher. I mean, we're only at 76k as far as strongest team power. So as I work this team up through the ranks, get them leveled up, get their abilities leveled up, I'm really interested to see how this team does at the higher levels. But so far, I mean, I've been undefeated. It's a real fun team to use. So let's go ahead. Have I said that enough? As far as it being a fun team to use? All right. So let's go ahead. Why not this one? We've got 2 tanks. No, we've got 3 tanks, and we've got Wolverine. I really don't know why I see him in here. But again, I'm only at 75k. So, and then we've got Elektra here in the background. So let's go ahead and use these guys. All right. So again, nobody that I really want to focus on. You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to focus on Elektra right now before Crossbones gets his taunt up. Just because she does an insane amount of damage with that one ability of hers. So we're going to go ahead and focus on getting her out. So what is this? Gain offense up, sure. Oh yeah, we'll do that. That offense up is good. Okay, so she's out of the picture. We'll focus on Crossbones. But I can't use the ultimate on him. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the basic. Alright. Should be able to get him down in the next 1 or 2 attacks. Or 3. He's down now. Alright, now we'll just focus on these guys. Now I'll use the ultimate over here. Boom. Here comes Miss Marvel and Deadpool back in the mix. So that's interesting. So his chain attack, he hits the first one, and then Miss Marvel does her automatic assist, and then what it looks like he does is he just continues his chain attack after Miss Marvel's attack, which is interesting. I don't know if that was intended, but it's pretty interesting. Man, he took a lot out of the Hulk right there. No, I'm not going to use stun on him. More team-ups. He should be down here pretty soon. Alright, wow, Spider-Man was taken out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hit auto here. So, I think I really showed what I wanted to with this team. This Brawler Blitz team is just a lot of fun, does a lot of damage, and with Miss Marvel and putting that orange ability material into her, you get 2 attacks every single time. And again, with Hand Sentry, even with the evade, you may miss the first one, but you're going to get the assist, and then that evade's gone, and then you can continue those attacks. So it's just a lot of fun. I think it's very effective. Are they a top tier Blitz raid team? Honestly, I don't know. I don't have any major characters here as far as like half my roster being 7-star. I don't have a lot of that, right? So a lot of what I'm trying to show you is just what I find as I gain more experience in the game and as I figure more things out. And then I'm hoping that as I share these things with you, that it helps, that it's helpful, and that you guys find some cool stuff in here. Alright, and that is what I had to show you today. Hopefully you guys found that entertaining. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by and taking a look at the video. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button and sharing your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.